toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Old Dominion's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Monarchs in the hurry-up.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
They'll try to snap it quickly.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Finds a spot in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab at the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Pitt Panthers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Westbrook. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Westbrook. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Fox. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And off from the shotgun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Monarchs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Has to get there to move the sticks. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll pull it on the read. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Quick release by the QB. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
The official says no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Catch in the middle, it's Hauser. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. And the timing just a hair off. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked sacked at the 12.
Offensive line has got to do a better job communicating, and they got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll have to push it downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the move at the 30. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Now, fourth down.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to throw, it's Moses. Hauls it in. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A third down try for the offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Monarchs have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's reeled in, it's gone. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He'll keep it himself.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Moses. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hauser. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Fox. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Running back searching for a hole. Got some room in under the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Iowa was able to finish off a close one in Iowa City today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance.
Looking for a man. It's Moses.
Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Off-play action on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Monarchs want to move quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They've got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll try the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away.
Facing 4th down.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more fit.
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield, it's Moses. Fires to the right. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Green.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Hit right back to the line.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a gap. It's Goff. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Gideon. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Gideon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. Off play action. Now adjusting. Man, here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Buys a little time with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
The Monarchs will have it 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hurry. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ODU.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Westbrook. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hauser.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Pitt will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Moses. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air, it's Moses. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires downfield. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock. behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Goff. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Just keeps swinging it. Finds his big tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Goff. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Here comes the hurry up. Going to swing it on second down. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Panthers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Plows through the defense. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you've got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 22 to Tennessee. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw, it's Moses. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That sack's not the offensive line's fault. They gave their quarterback plenty of time to throw that ball.
The Monarchs line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if...
Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Got it in the middle. It's Hauser. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and then move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Pitt pushing the pace. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The give from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Moses. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They're going to run it. And some room to work. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And sometimes you go, man, what a play by that guy. He carried people, or he broke tackles, or his speed. And that time I'm like, Palmer, where is the defense?
I think it's too many guys being selfish, David. I think it's guys getting out of their gap. Everyone's trying to be a me guy, a hero, get the stat, maybe get the sack, get upfield. But you've got to play team defense. 11 guys doing their job. They did not get it done there.
And the Monarchs line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Monarchs!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And wings it incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This one's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hauser. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Hit right back to the line.
There's not a quarterback in college football that's not going to be successful with that much time to throw the football. And I think, Reese, I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next room, and he doesn't sound happy. No words that we could use on this broadcast.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Hauser. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The play action fake. Going for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Catch in the middle. It's Fox. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Just drives it between the uprights. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's got him. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Unloads quickly and brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back to pass, it's Moses. On the move, he fires. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it slips just inside that right upright. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Navy is getting handled right now, and for this to be happening to this program in front of these fans, it's almost inexplicable. They're trailing by 40 to Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping.
Right down the middle. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got his man.
Yeah, how about the running back showing you a little agility, baby, a little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
Here's the pressure. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the ground with the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Dropping back, it's Moses. A little screen to the running back. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Monarchs in the hurry-up. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert it 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Finds the tight end. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Got a man. It's Gideon. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Gideon. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Breaks into the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got his man on the outside. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh no, the ball popped out. This could change things. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
How about this? These guys are going for two. They want to throw it. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the two, and the lead stays at 5. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. To throw, it's Moses. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And as he throws, another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had...
Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
The offense has a chance, down 1 possession in the fourth. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, it's Moses. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And obviously this offense wants to keep it up. Like, keep the pace going, get as many plays as possible, maybe eke one more out here before the 2-minute timeout.
Grab behind the line. It's Green. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Critical juncture of the game late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. From the gun, looking for a man. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Westbrook. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Found the spot in the defense. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Wants to throw it. Looking left. It's complete. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. He wants to throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Panthers. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. So an 82-yard drive there. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. got the quick pass. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to pass, it's Moses. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4, they'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback on the keeper. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.